All right, guys, Foresight Football here. It's Champions League talk. We decided to bring in an outsider, Barca Arsenal fan. Uh, guys, it's the last four. What's cool about this is all four of our teams are in this. Like the four teams left, each one of us, are biased in. So obviously, me, Real Madrid, Russo, Man City, Russo, Inter Milan, and then Sandro, AC Milan. So we're obviously all gonna have biased predictions, but we'll try to keep it unbiased. And first, we'll go with Man City versus 14th champion time winner Real Madrid.
Why you have to put that out there?
It's important context.
That's such a relevant information right now.
This is kind of like an underdog story. It kind of reminds me of like Benfica last year or Villarreal last year. But
Like in one context though.
Like it's City, Villarreal.
Villarreal.
Are you calling Madrid the underdogs here? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, because you know how Villarreal never won a Champions League and they beat Bayern in the quarterfinals.
Oh, also you're comparing City with Villarreal.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So it's a different story. Anyways, so Russo, tell me, what are your predictions?
I mean, City's on a tear right now. City, they've hit that mid-season form that they always go on. They always go on a run towards like the mid and end of season, and they're on that right now. And the way City played against Bayern filled me with like a lot of hope, especially that first leg. The second leg away, it was just like that was business as usual. City didn't have to go out there and score a bunch of goals. They just had to defend, and they did. And the way that everyone defended was like, it was beautiful. Stones, Diaz, Ake, Akanji, and then Laporte when he came in. The only thing that like is worrying me a little is Ake's probably gonna miss both legs. I'm pretty sure because he's injured. So Laporte in the Champions League, he's already had like his downy moments, like the games against Spurs. Those two legs and that, especially that second leg, was horrendous. Like, so I don't know if Laporte can get his act together because he's gonna have to, because he's the only player that's probably gonna play at left back. Vinicius is like, he'll always be a danger, but if it's like a who can outscore who, City I think can outscore Madrid if it has to come down to that. And I was talking like if Madrid's midfield is the same midfield that was yesterday, Modric, Kroos, Valverde with no like recognized CDM or recognized six, City's gonna run through that midfield because that's the same midfield that it was last year in the first leg. It was those three, and City was running through it. So if it's something like that over the two legs, I think City could run through it, especially because now like they have the game changer in Haaland. They have someone that's gonna score the goals. It's not like last year where there was no recognized nine, there was no one to finish. So I don't know. The first leg's in Madrid too. So I think if that first leg City can hold on and it's like a 1-1 or a 1-0 City, I think the second leg at the Etihad is just like City's gonna run through them. They haven't lost in a knockout game in the Etihad since like the Liverpool game, like in 2017, I think it was, or 2018. So I don't know. Overall, I think City's gonna go through, but I always say it. Madrid just has like an aura about them in Champions League. So I don't know, but I gotta back City.
So what's your prediction for the first and second leg?
First leg, I'll say 1-1, and then the second leg, I could see it being like a 3-0 City. Like they run through them because like okay, look what happened with Bayern, right? Like I was sitting here saying like I was nervous for Bayern, and that first leg City ran through them at home. The Etihad, like it's crazy to say because like the Etihad has like this. What's the word? I don't know. Like people say like it's like a dead stadium or whatever. Yeah, Etihad, whatever. But like in the Champions League, like or even like in the league, like it's like it's an underrated fortress. Teams don't really go there and win. So I don't know. The second leg, I can see it being like a 3-0. Again, especially if they're not playing, if Madrid doesn't come out with like a recognized CDM, like if Chouameni isn't there, I think City could run through it. And they're like, who's stopping Haaland?
See, everything you said, I agree with. Sadly, like especially because we're missing Militao. I'm really scared since the first leg is in the Bernabeu. So I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win for Madrid. Obviously, I don't think we could stop you guys from scoring. Alessandro said it best. We're just gonna have to try to outscore you. So I think we're at home 2-1, and then the second leg, you guys win 2-1, and it goes to penalties. And if it goes to penalties, then I think Madrid's good. I think we should be able to go through. So I'm being realistic. I'm gonna say it's a lot closer. That's as close as it could get, for going to penalties. So 2-1 Madrid at home, and then 2-1 Man City at home. But yeah. What do you guys think?
Oof, that's gonna be, if you're predicting that, that one's gonna be a really good game then, because it's gonna go to the wire. So anything can happen. In penalties, I mean, I know you guys have the championship pedigree, so but anything can happen at penalties. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, no, you're right. I can't just say we got it, but yeah, I think we would be in favor because of Courtois. I don't know how Ederson is in pens. Yeah, I thought he was, but that's why.
So I've never seen him save a pen, and that's not a diss to him because I do think he's a good keeper. But like that aspect, I've never seen him actually save a pen.
I think I've seen him save like maybe 2 penalties. That's it.
All right, so avoid pens. Okay. Either that or like sub in Ortega. Maybe he's a little bit better with pens.
Maybe, I don't know, but like honestly, even
Can you imagine they sub in Ortega?
Honestly, I wouldn't even be against it. I think I've only seen Ederson save like 2 penalties in my life, from his time at City. So maybe he is better.
Also, it's interesting that Militao is out and then Ak is out. Arguably, like their best defenders on each team. So it definitely kind of balanced in defense now, in a way. So that's going to be interesting to see like how many goals each team will let in.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's going to be a goal fest, which I think most people are going to assume.
I assumed that.
Yeah.
I hope that. That'd be great.
My prediction, I'm going to cut you off here, but like just like last year, the 2 greatest legs of football I've ever watched, I feel like it's going to be like the odd times the sequel surpasses the original. So I have 2-2 at the end of the first leg, and then 3-2 Man City at home, but extra time, no pens. That's how I see it going down, and obviously it pains me to pick City, but I do see a goal fest. I see Benzema and Erling Haaland just going off, and the defense really not stopping any of it.
I would cry if we lose an extra time, man. I would cry.
And I'm talking 119th minute.
It would be like the perfect redemption story. It's like
Erling Haaland scores a bicycle. I'm joking. No, now we're getting too cinematic here, but
it's like last year it was like Infinity War, and then this year would be like Endgame. City finally finished it off.
You're not a Thanos kid.
Haaland is Thanos.
Yo, this season
he's scary good. Like, oh my,
bro, he's actually he's inevitable. Like you don't stop him. Like he happens.
Like we're all nerding out here now. I like it.
Bro. He's getting so scary because like before, I remember people were thinking like he's the problem because City aren't playing that good, but now he's gelling. Like
I know. Are you scared, Randy? Today they said that he's gonna break Mo Salah's record today.
Yo, if he scored, he's 1 goal off. He's 1 goal.
He's probably gonna break it today. Like I'd be surprised if he didn't. He already scored against us once, so it's like fuck.
Listen, for Holland, I'm convinced he missed that pen against Bayern as a joke. He's like, let me miss this to think, to make people think I actually can miss. And then today against Arsenal, 4-goal performance,
Don't even. I don't even.
He missed the penalty because like you have to miss a penalty, right? Like eventually you're not gonna score
every now and then. Yeah, exactly. Even Ronaldo, Messi's missed them. So all the greats have missed them.
He missed it. He hasn't missed out the way. He's gonna score his next 10 penalties in a row. So.
Ooh, big.
What do you think, Randy? What's your prediction for the first and second leg?
I think I'm gonna agree with Russo. I think it's gonna be actually. Wait, what was your first leg prediction? Because my second one was just.
I had 1-0 City in the first leg.
City. I think it's actually gonna be like maybe a tie. I think it's gonna be like a 2-2.
Like me, buddy. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, you said that? Okay, my bad. Yeah. Same thing as Alessandro then. 2-2, they won't be able to contain, I don't think, Benzema and Vinicius at the Bernabeu. I think they're going to, run past their defense. But once they go back to the Etihad, City are just going to run through them. I think it's going to be like a 3 or 2-0. So, yeah. I think they'll go comfortably through in the second leg. It'll be tough in the first leg.
All right. Okay. Well, only time will tell. So we'll see. We'll see Tuesday, 1 week from now, or 6 days from
2
now.
weeks. Next Tuesday, or not this Tuesday coming up. Following Tuesday.
Oh, it's next Tuesday.
Yeah, May 9th.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, May 9th, May 10th for the first legs.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, great.
Oh, wait, is that on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it. I'm in school. Oh, that's gonna suck.
You're gonna miss it.
I feel like this is the best reason to miss it. Like, just get a doctor's note. Like, Champions League's on here.
Yeah, I might just put it on like during class and just watch it like that.
Yeah.
My teacher's not strict.
Yeah, multitask. There you go.
All right, so we'll let Russo and Sandro talk it out now. So,
all right,
you guys take the lead.
Okay. You want to go first, Sandro?
Yeah, you know what? I'll go first here. It's gonna be a fun 2 legs again. Milan derby, and it's happened twice in Champions League knockout stage, and Milan has made it up both times. So I think I'm gonna go with the heritage here. That, and I don't know. It just seems like the season for surprises. I'm gonna go Milan. Obviously, if you think of it, it's at the same stadium both weeks, so it's a home game for everybody. So yeah, stadium atmosphere really has nothing to do with it, I think. But I'm going to call it close, just like the Napoli leg, and even Inter with Benfica came very close after that second leg. I'm going to go first leg 1-1. I'll go with a tie. And then Milan wins the second leg 2-0. I don't know. I know Inter's probably on paper the better team right now. Like, I think they have better depth than us, but I think the experience of Giroud, Leao's just kind of awoken himself again. We do have a brilliant defense. Magnon and net, him alone, I have faith that we can make it to the final. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, again, heritage has a lot to do with this, like Al has always been saying. So I'm going to back my team on this one, but it's going to definitely be close, especially if Inter's strikers like Lukaku and Martinez get going. And Barea, if he can score bangers like he did against Benfica, I'm definitely going to be a little scared. But I'm going to back my club on this one. It's going to be close, though, like nail biter.
Mm-hmm. I do agree with you. I think heritage does play like a big fact, like especially in like the Napoli game. Like I think we all had Napoli going through, but like I think it was Ali that said like heritage plays a fact, and like I was realizing it after. I'm like it does, right? And obviously Milan has that over Inter. I think I don't like it could be a game of the goalies, right? Magnan he's one of the best keepers in the world. Onana, I think, has the most clean sheets in Champions League this year. Like he's been phenomenal compared to Handanovic. Like there's complete levels, man. Handanovic plays like he's a house league keeper sometimes. Leao is a tricky one, but I will say I don't know if it was in the league, but the Super Cup, Darmian somehow was keeping Leao on locks. So like I have maybe not full confidence, but that did give me some confidence, especially with I doubt Skriniar is gonna play. Actually, no, I don't think Skriniar is playing. I think
I heard he's out for like the room. That's what I mean. Like even with Milan, like Zlatan, I know he hasn't played a lot, so that injury is really not that impactful. But like Tonali's missing the first leg because of yellows. I don't know what Pioli has up its sleeve for the midfield, but if he keeps it to the formation we've been using since like the beginning of the year, I have faith that the defense can get it done.
I completely forgot about Tonali missing that first leg too, but like because you said it, I remembered. I saw that, but yeah, Skriniar's out for the whole season, so I mean it doesn't even matter. So the defense is probably going to be Bastoni, Acerbi, Darmian, and saying like Acerbi is going to start in a Champions League semifinal is crazy to me because I don't even know. I didn't even think when we signed that guy, I didn't even think he was going to be playing that much this season, but. I mean, he's been one of our most like reliable center backs. Him, Bastoni, Darmian. Honestly, like it'll all depend on Lukaku and Lautaro. Even if Lukaku's gonna play, I don't know. He scored twice on the weekend. Maybe that's a sign to come. Him and Lautaro are like they're developing back to that relationship when Conte was there, and it's all gonna rely on those two because. Other than that, I don't know where our goals are going to come from because I don't. As much as I love Barella, I think he's one of the best midfielders in the world. In like period, he doesn't get looked at enough.
No, I can stand by that. I know he plays on a team I don't like, but I love I love him to death. Italy's midfield with him in it's gonna be scary in the future. But
exactly, like I don't have enough praise for this guy, man. I think he's amazing, but. Exactly, we can't rely on him for the goals. It's gonna have to be Lukaku and Lautaro. If it's Dzeko coming in, I'm not even gonna say Correa's name because that guy.
DeMarco scores more than Correa.
Man, Correa is horrendous. That guy. Watching that guy play stresses me out. But I think the first leg will probably be close. I think yeah, it'll be 1-1. Like the stadium atmosphere isn't gonna like play a factor. I think I saw something saying like this is football heritage. This is like cause the San Siro I think is being like taken down or like it's being like it's being renovated, and it's like
no, I heard it's being demolished.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think because both teams kind of want their own stadium now, so it's like we want like Milan's been talking about it for ages. I think it comes down to money because obviously stadiums aren't cheap, but. Maybe one last time, Champions League. You know, we got a San Siro. Pretty much the Milan derby in the Champions League. This could be the last time that happens. So
exactly, like this is football heritage. It is. So stadiums. I don't think like will play a factor. I think first leg 1-1. The second leg, man, I don't like. Honestly, like it's so flip flop because sometimes it's like Milan has the better of Inter. Sometimes Inter will have the better of Milan. This season, I think it's like 1-1 or 2-1. I think like
the league. We won the very first game earlier in the year, but which was 3-2. It was very close. And I was at work when that game was happening. I was like, why Dzeko's scoring still at this age? It amazes me. You guys had the second leg, and then the decider right now was the Super Copa, which you guys like full 90 minutes controlled that game. I stopped watching it after the second goal. It was just too much to bear. But yeah, it's another 2 legs at this. I like it.
So I think that second leg I think it can go to extra time and it'll be 2-1 Inter. I think.
Ooh, I like it.
Lukaku's gonna put the team on his back. He's in form now. I think. I'll say 2-1 Inter. That would be a stressful final for me. Like Inter and City, and I even thought about it. Like if that was the final, like I would still go for City, and I think I would actually like be heartbroken if Inter win. Like I don't even think I would be celebrating. But
deep down, you know, it's like okay, it's another club I support, but I've seen them win 2010. Like it's exactly. I know what you mean. Trust me. Like if it was kind of like a Milan West Ham Champions League final. Oh, the day, my God. The day that only in career mode. But yeah, like I know what you mean. It's two of your teams, but you always kind of edge with one of them. Like, and I know for you do want to see City after all this, money invested, Pep being there. You do want to see him lift that trophy. They came close, and I kind of lost money when Chelsea beat them. So yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, so. You got Inter, I got Milan, pretty much the same aggregate score, so it's gonna be a fun 2 legs.
No, I think it will be a good game, and I've said it like a lot. It's football heritage. It just is. It is.
Doesn't get better than this. And there's only one player on Inter I do not want to score because I hate him now is Çalhanoğlu. He knows what he did. You don't just sign with Inter after 5 years with AC and then get away with it. So we're gonna be hunting him down a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be a fun 2 legs. This is literally, it does not get any better than this for a semifinal, 2 Italian teams.
Exactly, putting Serie A back on the map.
That's right. I know every competition. You got Fiorentina with the Conference League, Roma, Juve, Europa League, and now both Milan and Champions League. Great year for Italy. Hopefully we make the Euro because now I'm skeptical. But
oh my God.
Yeah, at least for club football, Italy's back a little bit. But let's I think we should turn our attention to these two and see what they have.
Ale, what do you think?
It's so sad because I was just saying I definitely gotta go to Italy to watch a derby between the Inters. I mean, between the Milans, and then just to find out that it's being demolished kind of sucks. But anyways, so looking at the past results with Alessandro, I saw they're actually not close games at all. I'm pretty sure Milan beat Inter 4-1, one leg, wasn't it?
When Champions League?
Yeah, in Champions League.
Oh, if you're going back to early 2000s, but I was talking this season. But if you're going heritage, we beat them 5-0 on aggregate and 4-3, 4-2.
But even that's really surprising because Serie A teams are supposed to be super, defensive.
Yeah, that's what's said, right? Serie A is a defensive league.
And trust me, Milan had the defense. I can just name the names right now, and it's a scary back line. Maldini, Nesta, Dida between the sticks. That was truly my favorite goalie until Maignan came along.
So with that said, I'm gonna go with actually a 3-1 win for AC Milan, the first leg, and then I'm gonna go with. It's so funny because it's I'm only saying that because they're supposedly home. But it's Inter's home too. But whatever, I'll go with that first one, and then I'm gonna go with a 2-0 win for Inter in the second leg in extra time. AC come away with 1 more goal to win the game.
Oh, all right, that's a nail biter right there.
I don't know. It's tough. It's so neck and neck. You guys are playing in the same stadium, I also love how it's so fitting, the story. They're gonna demolish it in the last 2. Is it the last 2 games being played in San Siro against you two in the Champions League?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they play again in the season.
No, right? Okay, so
that would be it.
That's just perfect. It's just ending to a story between you two, kind of, with that stadium. But I think for my prediction, I think it's going to be 1-1 both legs, and it's going to go to pens. It's going to be so neck and neck. I know on paper, Inter is the better team, with names or whatever. But I don't know, Milan is just after they beat Napoli, it was just it was so shocking to me because I was I thought Napoli was going to go through. They were going to go to the finals, right? But I think, I don't know. I feel Maldini just because he works with the organization and everything. He puts confidence into the team. I feel maybe he says something, has some speeches with them or whatever. But
well, of course, he comes into the locker room with his 5 Champions League, medals. He's you guys want this? You got to win. Let's go.
Exactly. He probably put so much confidence into them. So I feel they're gonna get through and they're gonna go to the finals. But on penalties, it's going to be really tough. It's going to be a nail biter of a game.
So I'll be on the edge of my seat for like 120 minutes. So that's gonna be
You're
fun.
gonna be Sandra. I think you're gonna be stressing.
I'm gonna be stressing. My hair is gonna be falling out, so I better say goodbye to it now. It's all worth it if we win, though, because then the tattoo right on the back.
So okay, so let's just spit out our finals and our winners. I'll have to say the scores because we'll say that obviously when the finals comes. But for me, the final is gonna be between Madrid and AC Milan. And I honestly would pick AC Milan to win it.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna go with AC Milan. I just don't know. I have a feeling if Madrid do somehow squeak through City, that we're just gonna be so like burnt out, and that City AC Milan, it's been so long since they come back, and that they would win it. But Russo, you got Inter and City.
Yeah, I think Intercity. I think City would just run through them. I think it's a complete mismatch. I don't think Inter would be ready, especially with that back line. I think it's like I said, Acerbi and Darmian. I don't think they would be able to hold on to City's front three: Grealish, Haaland, and then whether it's Mahrez, Bernardo, or Foden on the right. I think City would just run through them.
I guess it's mine. So yeah, I got City and AC, and again, as much as it pains me, I think both Milan teams won't be ready for Manchester City. It might be their year this year, no matter what Italian team they play. But in heart, I'm going to go for Milan. But if I had to put my professional opinion on this, I think Haaland's the player to bring that Champions League title.
Yeah, so obviously I have City and AC Milan in the finals. My head says City, but my heart says Milan. Because although I don't really like Serie A, my favorite team in that league is AC Milan. Like, I would love to see success from them. Right? I don't know, just something about the club.
Bro,
But
you are a D1 hater, man. You're such a hater.
Oh boy.
You're such a hater.
You didn't do my prediction. I didn't even finish it. Okay. If I'm going to be logical, I think City will win it this year. Okay, I know before the show I was saying Milan's going to win the Champions League, everything. I would love to see that. But
trust me, I would love that too.
Look, City is just like, who's going to contain Haaland? Who's going to contain De Bruyne? Like, I don't know. Like, it just has to be. It's City's year this year. It has to be. If it's not, then really, I don't think you guys will ever win the Champions League.
You know what sucks is that I don't want to see City win anything this year, because for them to win the Champions League, they have to get through my team, Madrid. I had Arsenal winning the league, so for them to win it, I have to lose my prediction. And then for the FA Cup, they have to beat United. So it's like it's a lose for all three places for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough couple of weeks for you, Alex. So just brace yourself.
Oh, I can't wait to see Haaland go up against no Martinez, no Varane. This guy's gonna be playing against Luke Shaw and Victor Lindelof.
Hey, it's never too late for Ten Hag to bring in Phil Jones. He can bring him in for a couple of games.
Yo, Haaland scoring 7. What the?
With the back line of Maguire and Jones, oh yeah, that's like 2 hat tricks right there.
Phil Jones will take on Haaland, bro, for the rest of the season, bro. That'll be his contribution to the team.
On your starting center backs already.
Wait, what?
Bro, Haaland already scored a hat trick on Martinez's head. That midget.
Oh,
okay.
Who do you think? You think Lindelof and Luke Shaw's gonna stop him?
We'll see.
And if Maguire's in, oh my gosh, just for.
No. Maguire's just gonna pass him the ball. Like, what? Here you go.
Maguire's gonna score a brace, bro. Be careful.
On his own net, yeah, I can see it.
Okay, guys. Well, that wraps up the episode for Champions League. Thank you, Randy, for coming through. Special guest. Oh, by the way, how do you feel about potentially Bayern being in the same group as Barca next year.
I hate it. I hate it. Like, I already have too much PTSD from this stupid ass club, bro.
What's so funny is they finished first place 10 years in a row, bro.
Yeah.
And Barca's gonna finish in first finally, and then Bayern's about to go into second, bro.
I just hope they win the league because I don't want to see them again. Like, why? Like, they always kill us. And like, I know injuries before, plagued us from actually going like toe to toe with them, but I just don't want to deal with them in the freaking group stage, man. Like, it's so annoying. But yeah,
You know
I
what
hope
that is,
they
Randy?
win.
That's football heritage. Bayern slapping Barca.
That low-key is football heritage. What's it called? I don't think they're gonna win it, bro. Their schedule is tough. They have RP Leipzig, Wolfsburg, Gladbach, like 3 really hard games left.
Okay,
Yeah,
Gladbach. I had to come in. It's Gladbach. Yeah, no. Just don't say the CH. They don't like that.
But
Yeah, and with Tuchel, they're playing, I feel like, even worse. So, like, I don't know what the hell they're going to do.
Tuchel plays terrorism football. That's what he does.
That's my boy. Careful.
You'll see it starting next season. Bayern invincible right there.
Probably, but for now, I'm loving the fact that he's failing there.
He's bottling it. Yeah.
He's that guy.
They take back Lewandowski. I'm fed up with him.
Okay.
I'm done.
I thought you said at the beginning of the season like he was crazy.
He was crazy, but then he became selfish. Like, he doesn't want to pass anymore. Like, he's so
he's washed.
He goes in big games like his whole career, except for against Madrid, which was.
Remember, I told you this when they were playing Inter in the Champions League. He goes. It's Lowen Disney.
Yeah.
Lowen Disney.
Literally freaking Casper, bro. When it comes against like freaking any big team, yeah, I'm done with them. We need Haaland. Bring Haaland.
Oh.
With your funds, bro, that guy would bankrupt your club.
bro, Russo. I don't know if you've seen this Ecuadorian Kenji Paez, right? Why are you doing that? He's actually good, bro.
Because you're always bringing up some unknown Ecuadorian.
He's not unknown, kid.
I've never heard of this name.
Bro, he plays for Chelsea.
Anyway, listen.
Okay.
So Chelsea are buying him for 20 million, right?
Okay.
And Barca were apparently interested in him, but had to back out because of financial reasons.
We're saving money.
Barca is such a washed club. They're such a dead club now. No money. You're moving out of the cap now. Dead club.
A bigger stadium.
Dead club.
We're upgrading.
Dead club.
We're upgrading.
We'll move on to our next video.
They've lost their Champions League heritage.
You haven't even won the Champions League. I don't want to hear it from you.
You haven't made it past the round of 16 2 years in a row.
Dude, you don't even have half of our trophies ever. I don't want to
hear it. You don't have half
it.
of our money. You don't have half of our financial
backing. I'm sorry. I'm not made of oil. I'm sorry we don't have oil.
No, it's because the person that was running your club is an idiot. I could have run it better than him.
I could have run it better. That guy was.
This guy's giving $300,000 contracts to Philip Coutinho and Griezmann, and they left.
Yeah, because they're trash.
All that money just for him to dunk on your head the same season.
Yeah, but now we have Goat Laporta. We're going back. We're coming back.
That guy is useless, man. You think Messi's coming back? No.
He is.
Messi's not coming back.
Bro, if Messi comes back, he's gonna ruin your club, bro.
Bro, he's gonna
put the nail in the coffin, bro.
Yeah, that actually would be, bro. Like, financially, you're ruined if he comes back. No,
I know it's a beautiful ending.
Okay, if he would be on the same wages, but he's gonna take a pay cut, and we're good.
No, it's still, even if he takes a pay cut, bro, he's not gonna be able to contribute as much as he is like the last.
No, of course not. He won't be. But if we have the right players around him,
but those funds would be better used somewhere else.
True.
Those funds would be better used paying off your debt. That's what it would be better off as.
We paid it off.
No,
if we get Messi,
Bro, if you guys sign
marketing
Messi,
money that will
Xavi
get.
is gonna get arrested mid-game.
I'm gonna say, if Messi comes and Lewandowski stays, Lewandowski wins Ballon d'Or next season. That's all.
Are you
Are you
insane?
crazy?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's too much. That's too much. But Lewandowski will have an insane year if Messi's there. Just saying.
We'll see. But anyways, guys, we'll wrap it up. Randy, do you want to end it since you haven't been here for a while?
Yeah. Russo, just remember this:
Nope.
is how many Champions Leagues we have, and how many you don't.
Remember this. This is the amount of money you guys have in your bank account right now.
I'd rather have history than money. Hamburg is better than you. They have more.
You're not
Champions
gonna have
Leagues
a
than you.
club soon.
Win the Champions League. That's it. I'm leaving it at that. Win the Champions
Don't
League.
be broke.
And I'm
Don't be
predicting
in
you guys
debt.
to win the Champions League, so you better win.
All right, and if we do it, I don't want to hear. If we do the treble, I don't want to hear no more history. All right, I don't want to hear no more.
You'll
Pep
have to win
Guardiola's best coach of all time, Haaland Ballon d'Or. That's it.
Messi's winning Ballon d'Or.
No, if Haaland wins the treble, no.
If he does, maybe not. But you're not winning treble.
Hello, my dear.
We're winning the league.
Snuck that one in there, huh? Stuck it in there.
Alan, don't think I heard you.
What did he say?
This guy said
Hala
Haaland.
Madrid.
All right,
Wrap
guys.
it up, man.
Okay, we gotta do the other one. So have a good day, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and later.
So yeah.